Before marriage, you must pass this 10 tests. Here are 10 tests your partner should pass before marriage to ensure you're making the right decision. 1. Trust test. Can you trust them completely with secrets, finances, and your heart? Without trust, everything feels unstable. You'll constantly question their actions, words, and intentions. Even small issues can turn into big fights because there's no foundation of belief in each other. Emotional stress. Anxiety living with doubt and suspicion can be mentally exhausting. It can make you feel insecure, anxious, or even paranoid about what they're doing when you're not around. Lack of openness communication. If you don't trust them, you may hold back your true feelings, avoid deep conversations, or fear being vulnerable. This leads to distance and emotional disconnection. Financial personal risk. If you can't trust them with money, they might be hiding debts, making reckless financial decisions, or even using you for financial gain. If they can't keep secrets, they might expose your personal matters to others. Potential for betrayal. Lack of trust often comes from past betrayals, dishonesty, or repeated broken promises. If they've given you reasons not to trust them, there's a higher risk of being hurt again. Conflict resolution test. How do they handle disagreements? Do they fight fair? If she doesn't know how to resolve conflicts, it can be a serious issue because disagreements are inevitable in any relationship. The real problem isn't the fight itself, it's how you both handle it. Here's why poor conflict resolution can be damaging: constant fights without solutions. If arguments keep happening without resolution, it creates a toxic cycle where the same issues come up repeatedly. Instead of solving problems, they just pile up. Silent treatment avoidance. Some people shut down instead of talking things through. If she avoids tough conversations, the problem never gets addressed, leading to resentment and emotional distance. Explosive arguments. Does she get angry, yell, insult, or bring up old wounds? If she fights to win instead of to understand, then it's about ego, not resolution. That's dangerous for the relationship. Refusing to take responsibility. If she never admits when she's wrong, blames you for everything, or plays the victim, it's a sign of emotional immaturity. A healthy relationship requires both people to own their mistakes. How can this be fixed? Yes, but only if she's willing to learn and improve. Here's what needs to happen. Healthy communication. Speak calmly, listen, and avoid insults. Understanding each other's triggers. What makes fights worse? What helps calm things down? Taking responsibility. Both partners should be able to admit faults and compromise. Learning when to pause. Sometimes, taking a break before responding prevents fights from escalating. If she refuses to change or doesn't see a problem, it will only get worse over time. No one wants to be in a relationship where fights feel like battles instead of problem solving. Does she react aggressively, avoid conflicts, or blame you every time? 3. Communication test. Do they communicate openly, honestly, and effectively? If she doesn't know how to communicate openly, honestly, and effectively, it's a major issue because communication is the foundation of a healthy relationship. Without it, misunderstandings, frustration, and emotional distance will grow. Here's why poor communication is a serious problem. Misunderstandings, constant confusion. If she can't express her feelings clearly or doesn't listen well, you'll often find yourselves arguing over things that could have been easily avoided, bottling up emotions until they explode. Some people avoid talking about problems until they build up and turn into major blowouts. If she stays silent when she's upset, you'll never know what's wrong until it's too late. Dishonesty, half-truths, good communication mean.